right, so this is Tigger's first session with the target and the pet tutor. Touches the target. He's had a little more target training than Pixel. But he's putting his foot in the bowl. I want him to start to learn that touching the target stick is what works. Touching it with your foot, that's not gaining you anything, but touching the target, that's gaining you something. That makes it release for you. And there I could actually see him make a decision. He started to go towards it. I'm going to turn this just a little bit this way. He started to go towards it, so I'm more behind him now. Now he's going to have to turn away from the machine, from the feeder, in order to get me to release the food, which may be a hard step. We'll see. Hey, little T. There you go. The first few times if they have trouble, I want to make it as easy for them as I can, so I may call their attention to the target. If they continually have trouble, then I need to do something different. And I'll show you what that different thing would be. Tigger's not having the problem. Good boy. But if he were, and if I couldn't get him to quit fixating on the feeder, I would do this. I'm going to turn it into chase mode, elevate it. So it's going to be a little harder for him now to actually interact with the feeder. It's going to be up out of his line of sight a little bit, and then the food gets delivered onto the floor. So if you have an animal who's just convinced that they have to physically interact with the feeder in order to get something, Tricky's going to join in here, then this turning so that it's in chase mode, elevating it, that's a good plan. And you can see Tigger's pretty quick here, figuring out that the target stick is the thing. This makes it even more clear for him than when it was down on the floor. So that's a good step. Okay? You may eventually want it down on the floor for a number of reasons, and that's fine too, but you can start here and then move it down. Once they realize, oh, I have to go to the target before I get the cookies released. Once they realize that and they're not messing around with the feeder anymore, oh, he got me there, then you can do that. Okay. And he's got a little bit of competition now here too with Tricky. Yeah, he got a good one. So I'm going to stop on that. Okay. And there we go.